14 signs, it's time to end your relationship. You have to watch the video until the end, to get a clear idea. Welcome to Lifestyle Therapy channel, stay tuned. Number 1. Unbalanced relationship. If you find yourself in a relationship that is totally unbalanced in the favor of your partner, then you are not in a relationship, you are in a dictatorship. A healthy relationship is balanced, and both partners play off each other, each contributing to the other at different times. There may be a time where you need to help your partner, and another time where they need to help you. If you are treating them like royalty, while they leave you feeling like a worthless peasant, then it's time for you to get going. It may be hard for you to leave when you feel less appreciated, but that in itself should be enough to go out and get someone who will appreciate you more. Number 2, you don't want the same things in your futures. It is certainly possible to be in love in the here and now, and that is a wonderful thing. However, it is important to be able to talk about what you and your significant other want in the next few years. Where do you want to settle? Do you want children? Are you the same religion, and if not, do you care? If you find that you have opposing, non-negotiables that neither of you are willing to compromise on, it's time to have an honest conversation about whether or not a prosperous future is realistic. Number 3, you only communicate when necessary. We all know that communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. When you communicate openly, honestly, and clearly, you become closer to the person you love. You can talk through the issues that break up couples. If the communication is a series of one word, infrequent, and only when necessary, it may be a sign that the relationship is coming to an end. You can try to break through, but if it feels like your love doesn't want to do the same, you may need to get honest about your future together. Number 4, you feel loved and supported only when you're happy. Many of us feel loved and supported in our relationships when we're feeling happy, confident and comfortable. But what happens when we're having a low day, when we're stressed at work? What happens when we lose someone we love, get laid off at work, or get a diagnosis that turns our world upside down? When we feel pressured to maintain a certain emotional equilibrium around our partners, we breed secondary emotions, guilt, shame, and anxiety, for experiencing anything other than happiness and calm. Inevitably, life will throw more things than just happiness and calm your way, so it's important to feel safe feeling those less comfortable emotions in the presence of your partner. Number 5, you easily fall for other people. When your love is strong, you only see and want to be with the person you love. Yes, there are many beautiful people in the world, and you look, but it's not looks of lust. You would never betray the person who takes your breath away. When you find yourself looking a little too long, or it seems like you're falling for other people, it may be a sign. Strong love doesn't leave room to fall easily. Number 6, your relationship is negatively impacting your life. Do you find yourself being less productive at work? Are your friendships and family relationships suffering? Is your boyfriend or girlfriend at the base of these issues? A relationship is supposed to build you up, not drag you down. You should not find work or friendships suffering due to your companion. Ask yourself what is more important, how you want to live your life, or how someone else tells you to live it. When we are kids, we don't like to be told what to do by our parents. It should be the same when you are in an adult relationship. A partner shouldn't be controlling you. In addition, the way you feel about your life shouldn't be negatively affected by your partner. Remind yourself what kind of relationship you want to be in, and ask yourself if you are really living that. Don't let your work suffer because of the mood you feel. Negativity feeds more negativity. You have to find a way to pull yourself out, and that may be by starting fresh without a lousy partner. Number 7, a lack of respect. Mutual respect for each other, even in the face of disagreement, is necessary to keep the lines of communication open, and for both parties to feel safe, secure, and loved. If respect is lacking, and there is a constant feeling of being under attack, it might be time to call it quits. This can come in many forms, but in this case I am referring to someone mistreating their partner through constant verbal abuse, mind games and degradation. If you're in a relationship where your partner is the type to put you down, talk down to you, and make a fool of you for the sake of laughter, then it's time to reconsider your relationship. Number 8, you are flirting with someone else. Some of us are naturally flirtatious people and it really means nothing. It is simply a banter or a way of expressing oneself. However, if you find that you are flirting and this is out of character, ask yourself if you are lacking attention in your relationship. Is your person making you feel special? Or are you looking for attention from other people to fill a void? Have an honest conversation with yourself, and then with your partner. If you can't be made to feel special, then it could be time to change your status. Number 9, controlling behavior. People with insecure personalities don't always confront their partner. Instead, they use manipulation, aggression and subtle controlling behavior to manipulate you into believing they're right, and you're wrong. And before you know it, you'd feel lost, and all alone because you would lose all your friends, and turn into your partner's slave. Number 10, you don't trust your partner. Relationships should be built on trust, so if you are even questioning if you trust your partner, then you probably don't. When we don't trust people, we can grow insecure, and ultimately drive ourselves crazy, creating realities in our minds that may or may not be true. No one needs or deserves to spend their days consumed with questions about what their partner is doing. Not trusting your partner will certainly cause you to drive yourself into a tizzy, and will affect other areas of your life. You deserve to be in an honest and open relationship. Make sure you're getting the answers you need. Number 11, cheating. Unless you have an agreement to be in an open relationship, cheating is unacceptable. It is possible to forgive someone for cheating and move on, usually if the situation was extremely complex and both parties contributed to it. Forgiveness may work only if both parties are willing to make the necessary changes and put the past behind them. It won't be easy, but it is possible. However, if the person is a habitual cheater who just wants to have their cake and eat it too, regardless of your feelings, then it's time to walk out the door and have some respect for yourself. Number 12, you find yourself lying. Having to create alternate realities to mask the one you're in is not okay. You should be proud, confident and secure enough to live in the life you are in. You shouldn't have to make up lies and create a facade. If you've noticed yourself lying frequently about your relationship or your partner, ask yourself why you are doing so. Maybe you are lacking some excitement, or perhaps you are covering up your unhappiness. Be honest with yourself and then be honest with your partner. Remember too, he or she should not want you lying either. Number 13, you constantly say, when X happens, everything will be fine. Assuming that when you buy a house, have a baby, get engaged, or whatever major event you're waiting for, will make your relationship better, it's not true. Major life events cause stress. You need your relationship to be strong and communicative before you step into a major event. Big changes can make everything seem better, they can also make life much harder. We cannot control tomorrow, but we can control today. So look at the here and now, and don't assume that an unknown future is the solution. Number 14, you've grown apart. This happens often. Over time, people just naturally begin to drift apart. Interests change, goals change, and people begin to want to take a different path in life. If you are starting to feel this way towards your relationship, you must tell your partner the truth. It is unfair to keep dragging yourself and your partner along, just because you are afraid to hurt someone's feelings. People's feelings will always get hurt, and it's their problem, not yours, if they can't accept the truth. You must be real with yourself and end the relationship, otherwise, you will build resentment toward your partner, because you don't have it in yourself to do the right thing. If you are feeling guilty because you don't feel the same anymore, then that is another sign that it's time to go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it, and make sure to subscribe to see more video in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.